My dear child, there is something you must hear today. This message is not a coincidence. You were guided to this moment, to these words, for a reason beyond your comprehension. Someone close to you, a person you hold in your heart, is quietly suffering. They are carrying a burden so heavy that it weighs on their soul. Yet they refuse to let it show. They wear a mask of strength. They smile when the world is watching, so no one will ask questions. They hide their pain because they do not want to be a burden to others. But inside, their heart feels broken. Their spirit is weary. Yet still they carry on. The universe sees what they cannot say out loud. It hears their silent cries when no one else can. It feels their exhaustion when they collapse in moments of solitude. Their suffering is not unseen, and neither is your love for them. Your heart aches with the knowledge of their pain. The universe recognizes this love as a powerful force. Your compassion holds the potential to heal in ways medicine cannot. The person you love may be suffering from something invisible. It could be physical pain, a disease or illness that robs them of energy and peace. It could be emotional pain, a heartbreak or deep sadness that they do not know how to express. It might be both, but they hide it, thinking they are protecting you. They don't want anyone to worry. They have spent so long being the strong one, the one everyone else leans on. They are the rock in their circle of friends or family. They've always been the person who lifts others up when they are down. The person who encourages. The one who says, everything will be okay. But now they are the ones who need encouragement. They are the ones who need reassurance. Yet they don't know how to ask for it. And you? You see past their mask. You can feel the weight of their hidden pain. This awareness is not random. You have been chosen to help them. Not by fixing everything. Not by taking away their suffering. That is not your responsibility. Your role is simpler and yet infinitely powerful. Your role is to be there, to stand beside them as a steady, unwavering presence. Sometimes healing does not come from treatments or medicine. Sometimes healing comes from love. It comes from being seen, from being valued, and from knowing you are not alone. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't need to solve their problems. You don't need to carry their burdens for them. But you can offer your presence. You can show up when they feel invisible. You can ask them how they are and truly listen when they respond. Be the safe space where they no longer have to pretend. Let them know they don't need to wear their mask with you. Your small gestures of kindness can bring immense comfort. A warm meal shared together. A heartfelt message of encouragement, a hand on their shoulder. Even sitting beside them in silence can mean more than words ever could. These simple acts may seem small to you, but to them your love could mean everything. Your presence can be a lifeline in their darkest moments. Sometimes all a person needs is to be reminded. Someone cares, someone sees them, someone is willing to walk with them through the storm. The universe assures you that this person will heal. Their pain is not forever. Brighter days are on the horizon, but your love will play a vital role in their healing journey. The blessings you have received in your life were never meant for you alone. They were given to you so that you could share them. When you extend love and kindness to those in need, you become a vessel for healing. You become a channel through which the universe works. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need to know how it will all end. You don't need to be their savior. You just have to remind them they are cherished. Their pain is seen, and they are never alone. Their suffering, though difficult, is part of their journey. It is shaping them, strengthening them in ways they cannot yet understand. And soon they will emerge from this hardship with resilience they never knew they had. Even in their darkest moments, they are not abandoned. They are protected. They are watched over. And you, yes, you were placed in their life for a reason. Your role is not an accident. You are their light in this darkness. Take a moment now to think of the person who may be struggling. Notice their actions. Pay attention to their words and the subtle signs that reveal their hidden pain. They may not ask for help. They may continue to wear their masks, but reach out to them anyway. Offer kindness. Offer love. Offer understanding. Let them know they do not have to carry this burden alone. Even if their pain seems invisible to the world, your presence is enough. Sometimes the deepest healing comes when someone simply knows they are not alone. Even if you don't fully understand their struggle, being there can bring peace. You may not have experienced their pain firsthand. You may not have the right words to say. But your compassion speaks louder than any words ever could. Your presence alone is a gift. The universe is watching over both of you. Your meeting with this person, your connection to them, is no coincidence. Every act of love fulfills a divine purpose. Each moment you spend offering kindness sends ripples through their spirit. Each act of compassion is a message that they are valued and worthy. When you share your compassion, you become a beacon of light in someone's darkest hour. In their shadowed moments, when they feel lost or forgotten, your love can be their guide. That light can lead them back to healing. It can lead them to a renewed sense of hope. It can help them rediscover joy. Because even in the depths of pain, there is always the possibility of joy. Never underestimate the power of your love. You may feel small in the face of someone else's suffering. You may doubt that anything you do can make a difference. But your love is stronger than you realize. It can help someone breathe again when the weight of life feels too much. Your love can remind them of the beauty that still exists in the world. You are their reminder that even in pain, they are never truly alone. When someone suffers in silence, they often build walls around their heart. They may push others away, fearing that no one could possibly understand. Or worse, fearing that their pain will drive others away. They may say they are fine. They may smile to reassure you. But you can see through the cracks in their mask. You can feel the unspoken sadness behind their eyes. This is your sign. Don't walk away. Stay with them even when they try to push you out. Sometimes just standing quietly beside someone is the most powerful thing you can do. When they are ready, they may open up. They may share their pain piece by piece. But even if they don't say a word, your presence still matters. They will feel your love, even if they cannot express their gratitude. In moments of despair, your simple acts of kindness may be their lifeline. A phone call to check in. A handwritten note just to say, "I'm thinking of you." A shared cup of tea on a quiet afternoon. These may seem like small gestures to you, but to someone drowning in darkness, they can feel like a life raft. You are a vessel for the universe's healing power. You were chosen to bring light into their life for a reason. You don't have to carry their burden for them. You don't have to fix everything, but you can help remind them of their own strength. You can reflect back to them the light they have forgotten within themselves. Remind them that they are not defined by their pain. Their struggle is a chapter, not the whole story. They are being shaped by this hardship. They are being strengthened in ways they cannot yet see. One day they will look back and realize how far they have come. But for now, they just need you to walk with them. Even the smallest steps feel easier when you have someone by your side. Trust that their pain is not permanent. It may seem endless right now, but healing is already in motion. The universe is working behind the scenes, guiding them toward brighter days. Trust that they are protected, even in their darkest hours. They are not alone, and neither are you. The love you are giving is part of something greater than you can comprehend. Your compassion is not just helping them, it is elevating your own spirit as well. Every act of love expands your soul. Every act of kindness brings more light into the world. And light has a way of multiplying. The more love you give, the more love you will receive. And the more light you bring to others, the more you will see it reflected back in your own life. Healing is a two-way street. As you help someone else find peace, you may find your own heart healing too. Perhaps there are parts of you that are also weary, parts of you that have felt unseen or unloved. The love you are offering to someone else is a reminder that you too are worthy of love. You too are never truly alone. You are walking this journey together. The universe placed you in each other's lives for a reason. You are a blessing to them, and they are a blessing to you. Even in moments of pain, love is the thread that ties everything together. Let love be your guide. Let compassion be your compass. Every step you take with an open heart brings more healing into the world. You don't have to know how the story will end. You don't need to see the full path ahead. All you need to do is trust the power of your love. Trust that being there is enough. Trust that your presence matters more than you realize. You are a light in someone's darkness, and that is a gift beyond measure. So today, choose love, choose kindness, choose compassion. Reach out to the person in your life who may be struggling. Take a moment to pause and think about them. Picture their face, their eyes, the way they light up, or the way they dim when no one is looking. Consider how they may feel inside, even if they try to hide it. Their struggles may not be visible, Their burden may be silent, but that doesn't mean it isn't real. Let them know they are seen, not just for their strength or the roles they play, but for who they truly are. Let them know they are valued, that their presence on this earth is a blessing, that their existence matters beyond measure. Sometimes people need to hear this simple truth more than anything. Let them know they are never, ever alone. In their darkest hours, when they feel most isolated, remind them that they are not forgotten. Even when they can't see the way forward, they are held in love. This love can be their guiding light, a reminder that they don't have to carry their burdens by themselves. And in doing so, you will become a source of healing not just for them, but for yourself as well. Because when you offer love to others, it awakens something within your own soul. It expands your heart, bringing more light and grace into your life. Every time you give compassion, you create space for more love to flow through you. Healing is not just a one-way journey. When you help another person heal, you often heal the wounded parts of yourself as well. The act of caring for someone else is also an act of self-discovery. It reminds you of your own strength and your own capacity for love. It teaches you patience, empathy, and deep gratitude for life's simplest moments. Even in moments of difficulty, love has the power to lift both of you higher. Trust that the universe is working through you. The connection you share with this person is not random. You were placed in each other's lives for a reason. Your love is a channel through which the universe sends healing energy. Every kind word, every thoughtful act, every moment of presence is part of a greater plan. Trust that your love can change lives, not just temporarily, but in deep, lasting ways. Your compassion may be the reason someone chooses to keep going. Your love may be the hope they cling to on a dark night. Even if they don't say it, they feel your presence. They know you care, and that can change everything. Love has the power to dissolve fear. It has the power to ease pain. It has the power to transform despair into hope. And trust that you are fulfilling a divine purpose. The universe has chosen you to play this role in their life. Even if it feels small to you, it is not small to them. Your kindness, your care, your attention, they are the blessings they need right now. And you were sent to deliver those blessings. There is no act of love too small to matter. A simple word of encouragement can be the anchor they need to stay afloat. A shared moment of silence can be a comfort beyond words. Your love is not just seen, it is felt deeply and profoundly. Every time you show up with compassion, you are helping to heal the world. Your actions ripple outward, touching lives in ways you may never fully see. You are part of something far greater than you realize. When you love, you align with the energy of the universe itself. You become a vessel of divine light, helping to illuminate even the darkest paths. And that light will guide both of you toward healing. Remember, love is not about fixing everything. It is not about having all the answers. It is about presence. It is about being there. It is about saying, I see you, I care for you, and I am here. That alone is enough. When someone feels truly seen, they begin to see their own worth again. When someone feels supported, they find the strength to take the next step. When someone feels loved, they begin to believe in brighter days. The universe knows their journey is difficult, but it is not without purpose. Their struggles are shaping them. They are being refined, strengthened, and transformed. Even in the darkness, growth is happening. But they do not have to walk this path alone. They give you a source of light, love, and unwavering support. They may not always know how to express their gratitude, but trust that they feel it. Trust that your presence is making a difference. And trust that you are fulfilling exactly what you were meant to do at this moment. Let love be your guide. Let compassion be your compass. And trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Even if the journey is difficult, brighter days are ahead. There is healing in motion, even if it cannot yet be seen. And every act of love you offer is moving you both closer to those brighter days. So today, choose to love fully. Choose to be present. Not just physically, but fully mind, heart, and soul. Be there with your whole being, giving your full attention. In a world filled with distractions, your presence can be one of the greatest gifts. When you are truly present, the person you care for will feel it. They will feel seen. They will feel heard. They will feel understood, even if no words are spoken. Your presence can be a safe harbor in the middle of their storm. Choose to be a source of peace and light. Bring a sense of calm with you wherever you go. When someone is struggling, your peaceful energy can make all the difference. Your light can help dispel the darkness they are carrying. Even the smallest glimmer of light can shine brightly in the shadows. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need to have all the answers. Just be there, steady and calm, offering your light. Reach out to the person in your life who may be struggling. Don't wait for them to come to you. Sometimes when people are in pain, they isolate themselves. They withdraw because they feel they are too much or not enough. They may think their suffering is a burden to others, but that is not true. They need you, even if they don't say it, even if they push you away. Your love and care are more powerful than their doubts. Be the one to take the first step. A phone call, a message, a gentle knock on the door. It can mean the world to someone who feels forgotten. Be their reminder that they are not alone. In their moments of loneliness and despair, let them know you are with them. Show them that you care not just with words, but with action. Sit with them. Listen. Hold space for their emotions without judgment or impatience. You don't need to fix anything. Just being there is enough. Let them feel the warmth of your love and your steady presence. Your presence will remind them that there is still connection even in their darkest moments. Be their anchor when the storm feels too strong. Life's storms can be overwhelming. When waves of fear, pain, or grief crash down, it's easy to feel like you're drowning. You can't stop the storm from happening, but you can be the steady presence that keeps them from drifting away. Hold space for their pain. Let them know they don't have to stand strong all the time. You can be the rock they hold on to until the storm begins to pass. Be their light when the path seems too dark. Darkness can feel all-encompassing. It can feel like there is no way out, but your love can be the beacon that guides them forward. Your light doesn't have to be blinding. It can be gentle and soft, a quiet reassurance that hope is still possible. Every kind word, every act of care, every moment of understanding, these are the lights you offer. And they matter. Even if they don't respond immediately, know that your love is reaching them. Sometimes people need time to process what they are feeling. They may need space before they are ready to let love in. Be patient with them, and trust that every small gesture you make is planting seeds of healing. In doing so, you will not only bring healing to their life, but you will bring healing to your own. Your compassion is a healing force not just for others, but for yourself. When you offer love, your heart expands. When you show kindness, you align with the divine energy of the universe. Love creates connection, and in that connection, there is healing for everyone involved. Perhaps there are parts of you that also need healing. Parts of you that have carried pain, fear, or sadness. By offering love to others, you may find that your own heart begins to soften and heal. The love you give will reflect back to you. The universe is guiding both of you toward a future filled with hope, peace, and love. Even if the path feels unclear right now, trust the journey. The universe is always working behind the scenes. Every act of kindness, every moment of connection is part of the greater plan. The storms of life are temporary. Pain, while real, is not permanent. Hope is always on the horizon. Trust that healing is already in motion. Trust that brighter days are ahead. Trust that the love you are offering will be a force for good in their life and in yours. You are exactly where you need to be at this moment. The universe has placed you in this role for a reason. Your love, your compassion, your care, they are all part of a divine purpose. Even if you feel unsure, know that you are enough. Your presence is enough. Your love is enough. You don't have to be perfect to be a source of healing. There is no need to have all the right words or the perfect solution. Healing doesn't come from perfection. It comes from love and authenticity. It comes from showing up, even when you feel uncertain. You don't need to carry their burdens alone or solve all their problems. You are not responsible for fixing everything in their life. Their journey is their own, and the struggles they face are part of their growth. But what you can do is lighten the load. When you stand beside someone with love, their burden becomes easier to bear. When you listen without judgment, they can begin to release what's been trapped inside. Your presence can be the space where they find peace, even if just for a moment. All you need to do is show up with love. Be fully present, offering your heart without hesitation. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, and it flows through you. Even when you don't know what to say, love can still be felt. Even in silence, love can speak louder than words. Show up with understanding. Offer empathy, not advice. Sometimes people don't need solutions. They just need to be heard. They need someone to acknowledge their pain, to say, "I see you. I understand. I'm here." Your understanding can be the bridge that connects their isolation to connection. It can help them feel seen in a world where they may feel invisible. Show up with compassion. Compassion is the act of offering kindness without expectation. It is love in its purest form, a love that says, "I am here for you just as you are." Compassion doesn't judge, doesn't rush, doesn't demand. It is patient. It is gentle. It is unwavering. Your compassion can be a lifeline for someone who feels adrift, and trust that everything else will unfold as it should. You don't have to control the outcome. You don't need to see the full path ahead. The universe is already working behind the scenes. Every act of kindness, every moment of presence, every loving gesture is part of a greater plan. Even if you don't see the immediate results, trust that your love is making a difference. Trust that your love is enough. Because it is. Love is never too small. It doesn't need to be grand or dramatic to be powerful. A simple act of care, a kind word, a listening ear, a shared silence can be transformative. You are their light in the darkness. Even if you don't feel like a beacon, your light is there. It may be soft, but it is steady. And that light will guide both of you to a brighter, more beautiful tomorrow. There is hope beyond the darkness. No matter how heavy the burden feels, there is always a path to healing. Your love is helping to illuminate that path. It may be slow. It may take time, but every step forward is progress. Even if they stumble, even if they fall, your presence will help them rise again. Your love will be their constant, their foundation, their reminder that they are not alone. And as you walk this journey together, you may find that you too are healing. Love has a way of healing, not just the receiver, but also the giver. By offering compassion to others, you invite compassion into your own life. By helping others feel seen, you may begin to see yourself in a new light. Your acts of love will ripple outward, touching lives you may never even realize. The universe works through people, and right now it is working through you. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Even if it feels small, your role in their life is significant. You are their reminder that love exists, that hope exists. Those brighter days are on the horizon. Trust the power of your love. It may be the very thing that leads them back to joy. It may be the light that guides them through their darkest nights. And in doing so, it will guide you too. Because love, when given freely, creates connection. Love is a bridge that connects two souls, no matter how distant they may feel. When you offer love without conditions, expectations, or demands, you create space for healing. Healing of the heart, healing of the mind, healing of the spirit. And in connection, there is healing for all. Connection reminds us that we are not isolated, even in our darkest moments. It reminds us that pain can be shared, burdens can be lightened, and joy can be rediscovered. When you connect with someone through love, you help dissolve the walls that pain has built. These walls, whether built out of fear, shame, or sadness, begin to crumble. Love creates trust. Trust opens the door to healing. Your connection with someone may be the key to unlocking that door for both of you. So continue to show up, even on days when it feels hard, even on days when you feel unsure or tired. Continue to be present, knowing that your presence alone is a gift. There is strength in simply showing up. Sometimes it is enough just to sit in silence with someone. Sometimes it is enough to offer a warm smile, a hug, or a word of encouragement. Your consistency and your choice to keep showing up will create a safe space for them. Continue to love with your whole heart. There is no limit to the love you can offer. Love does not run out. The more you give, the more it multiplies. Love is infinite, just like the divine energy that flows through the universe. When you give love freely, you align yourself with this infinite power. You become a vessel for something greater than yourself. And through that love, transformation happens. Continue to trust that every small act of kindness has the power to change lives. Even if it seems insignificant, even if it feels like you're not doing enough, your acts of kindness ripple outward, touching lives in ways you may never see. A kind word can stay with someone for a lifetime. A simple moment of listening can be the difference between despair and hope. The small things you do each day are not small at all. They are the building blocks of healing, connection, and transformation. You are enough. Let go of any doubts you have about your worth. You do not need to be perfect to offer love. You do not need to have all the answers or solutions. You do not need to heal every wound or fix every problem. Your love is powerful simply because it is given with sincerity. It is enough just as it is. Your love is enough. Trust in the power of your love. Even when you cannot see immediate results, trust that it is making a difference. Your love is a force for good in the world, whether it's seen or unseen. It is a healing balm, soothing the wounds that life has left behind. It is a light, shining in the darkness for those who have lost their way. Your love will not go unnoticed. And together, you are moving toward a brighter, more beautiful tomorrow. Both of you are on a journey, perhaps a difficult one, but a journey with purpose. Pain and struggle are part of the human experience, but they are not the end of the story. Healing is happening even if it is slow. Growth is happening, even if it is not yet visible. Brighter days are ahead. Together, you are creating a future filled with hope, peace, and joy. Trust the process. Trust the path. And most of all, trust in the power of love to guide you both. In every act of kindness, in every moment of connection, you are planting seeds of hope. These seeds will grow. They will blossom into something beautiful, something beyond what you can imagine. The seeds of love, compassion, and kindness you plant today may not bear fruit immediately, but trust that they are taking root beneath the surface, growing stronger with each act of care. Every word of comfort, every act of understanding, every shared moment is like sunshine and rain for those seeds. And one day they will bloom. They will blossom into hope, peace, and healing. They will grow into strength, resilience, and newfound joy. You may not know when or how it will happen, but trust that it will. Because love, when nurtured, always grows. You are never alone in this journey. Even in moments when you feel lost or unsure, you are not walking this path by yourself. The universe is walking beside you, offering gentle guidance with every step. It is working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. It is opening doors, creating opportunities, and aligning circumstances to bring healing into your life and theirs. Even when things feel still, know that progress is happening beneath the surface. There is always movement, even in the quiet moments. Trust that the universe has a plan for you. Trust that it is guiding you toward healing and fulfillment, even if the path feels unclear. Every experience, every moment, every connection is leading you to where you are meant to be. You are supported. You are held in love by forces greater than you can comprehend. The universe is constantly offering you signs and reminders of this support. Sometimes it's the kindness of a stranger. Sometimes it's a small moment of clarity or peace in the middle of chaos. Sometimes it's the feeling of being deeply seen and understood by someone you love. These moments are not random. They are messages from the universe, reminding you that you are never alone. You are loved, not just by those around you, but by the universe itself. You are deeply, unconditionally loved for exactly who you are. You don't need to change to be worthy of love. You don't need to do more, be more, or achieve more. You are enough just as you are. And because you are enough, you are exactly where you are meant to be. Right here, in this moment, you are fulfilling a purpose. Even if it feels small, even if it feels uncertain, trust that your role is significant. Your presence, your love, your compassion, they are all part of the greater plan. You are here for a reason, so keep showing up. Even on days when it feels hard, even when you doubt your impact, even when it seems like progress is slow, keep showing up with your whole heart. Because every time you show up with love, you are creating space for healing. You are creating space for connection. You are creating space for hope. And hope, even in the smallest dose, has the power to change everything. Keep loving. Love with all the tenderness and vulnerability you can offer. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. It breaks down walls. It soothes pain. It lights the way forward when everything feels dark. And love given freely without conditions is the greatest gift you can offer. Your love is enough. Your love is making a difference, even if you can't always see it. Keep trusting that brighter days are on the horizon. Even when the sky feels cloudy, trust that the sun is still shining behind the clouds. Even when the path feels uncertain, trust that the next step will be revealed when the time is right. Brighter days are not just a possibility, they are a promise. Healing may take time. Growth may be slow, but every small step, every moment of love, is moving you both closer to those brighter days. Together, you are walking toward a future filled with light. You are not walking alone. Hand in hand, soul to soul, you are journeying toward something more beautiful than you can imagine. A future where pain has softened. A future where healing has taken root. A future where joy and peace are once again abundant. And that future is more beautiful than you could ever imagine. It is a future filled with love, because love is at the center of all healing. It is a future filled with hope, because hope has guided you through every dark moment. It is a future filled with connection, because your love has created unbreakable bonds. This is not just a wish. This is the truth. Because love, hope, and connection are the foundation of every beautiful tomorrow. So take a deep breath. Feel the love that surrounds you. Take a moment to breathe it in. This love comes from many sources. The people who care for you, the universe, and even the love within your own heart. It is a love that holds you, even when you feel broken. It is a love that remains steady, even when life feels uncertain. Feel the love that flows through you. It's a part of who you are, deeply woven into your being. It is the energy that drives your compassion, your empathy, and your desire to help others. This love is infinite. It does not run out no matter how much you give. In fact, the more you give, the more it grows. Trust that you are enough. Right here, in this moment, you are enough just as you are. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to carry the weight of perfection on your shoulders. Your worth is not tied to what you do or how much you accomplish. Your worth comes from simply being present, being kind, being you. Trust that your love is enough, even if it feels small, even if you think you should be doing more. The love you offer through your words, your actions, your presence, is enough to make a difference. It is enough to bring light into someone's life. It is enough to offer comfort in the darkest moments. It is enough to change the course of someone's healing journey. And trust that the future you are creating with every act of kindness, compassion, and care is one of light, healing, and joy. Each small act of love is a building block for a brighter tomorrow. Every kind word is a step toward healing. Every moment of patience is a seed planted for future peace. Every time you show up with compassion, you are creating a future filled with hope. A future where burdens feel lighter because they are shared. A future where love is the foundation for everything that follows. Keep walking this path, knowing that you are never alone. There will be moments of doubt, moments when the road feels long and uncertain. But even in those moments, you are held by forces greater than you. The universe is with you. It is always working behind the scenes, aligning everything for your highest good. Even when you can't see it, trust that the universe is guiding you forward. Trust that every experience, no matter how challenging, has a purpose. Trust that you are being supported every step of the way. Love is guiding you. It is the compass that points you toward healing, connection, and joy. When you listen to the voice of love, you cannot be led astray. Love will show you how to be present when someone needs comfort. It will show you how to speak words that heal instead of harm. It will guide your actions, helping you offer kindness in ways that are meaningful. And when you follow the path of love, you will find peace, not just for the people you care for, but for yourself as well. And your light is leading you both to a future more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Your light, the unique radiant energy that only you can bring, shines brighter than you realize. It shines in the way you care for others. It shines in your moments of compassion, empathy, and understanding. Even when you feel tired or uncertain, your light is still there. It cannot be extinguished, because your light comes from love, and love is eternal. This light is a beacon, guiding you and those you care for through even the darkest nights. It is a reminder that no matter how heavy the burden, there is always hope. No matter how dark the path, there is always a way forward. And as you continue to shine your light, you are leading both of you toward a future of healing. A future where wounds are mended and hearts are whole. A future where joy replaces sorrow and peace replaces fear. A future filled with love, the kind of love that grows stronger with every act of kindness. So trust in your light. Trust in the love that flows through you. And trust that the future you are creating together is more beautiful than you could ever imagine. There is beauty waiting for you just beyond the horizon. Keep walking, keep loving, keep shining, and know that every step you take is bringing you closer to that future of light, healing, and joy.